And Jesse joins us here in the studio as we played that little montage of your dad's amazing hits, and there's so many more we could have played. And I asked you, did you ever take it for granted? Because, you know, he was just your dad, right?
Yeah, I think when you're growing up in a household like that, you know, I didn't have anything else to compare it to, so I just thought that everyone's family had musicians and traveled the world. You know, it was so natural for me, and I feel very grateful that I got to experience the power of music to communicate ideas and to connect people and to witness it firsthand in all different parts of the world, different languages, different cultures, and just seeing the incredible power that it has to connect people.
Your dad was so humble, at least that's what our experience of him as this incredibly talented person who was really at pains to make sure that there were others that he worked with were recognized. Sipho Mkunu's contribution, right, to his career and the music was always something he made sure people appreciated.
Yeah.
And whether it was Juluka or Savuka, he was just that guy. Who was he at home?
He was a family man. You know, he was a really incredible father to me and my brother. He was a good husband. We always had the confidence that he would create a special space in his life for us. And he, you know, I think I'm a musician. My brother's in the arts. You know, even though he's gone, his influence has, you know, shaped both of our lives, and we aspire towards, you know, what he achieved not only in his career but as a father.
You're keeping his legacy alive. Obviously, you've got your own career. I think that's important to always state. But you're keeping his legacy alive. And this special tribute show, what do you want our listeners to understand about what you want planned?
So it's a very special show. It's a once in a lifetime. The lineup is been very specifically curated with both current contemporary artists as well as some incredible legacy artists. And some of those artists, some of the older bands were coming up at the same time as my dad, such as Evoid and Elemental, Bright Blue, Sipho Hot Sticks, Mabusa. And it was a very special, pertinent time in the music industry. All these artists were coexisting, and music was playing a very special role in how the country was developing and how these changes were happening. And it's just such an incredible celebration of his life and legacy, and these bands have come from all over the world to be a part of it. There's artists from different genres, languages, cultures and countries, and they're all going to be doing their greatest hits as well as some very special, unique collaborations and performing new imaginings of my dad's songs. There's also 30 Zulu dancers who are coming down from KZN to do a very special dance tribute for him, because he was so passionate about Zulu dancing, and these dancers are coming up specifically for that. It's one of the biggest lineups in South African music history, other than Concert in the Park, and we really wanted to keep it South African artists because you know, this is the place that inspired my dad, that gave him his identity, and it's a place that he loved, and so we wanted this celebration to be for us, by us, and some of the artists are Zolani Mahola, Francois van Coke, Kurt Darren, Sipho Mkunu, Soweto Gospel Choir, Just Ginger, Ross Learmonth, Karen Zoid, Majosi, Arno Carstens, Elemental. I mean, there's so many.
It's
Bright Blue,
yeah.
Evoid, Sipho Hot Sticks, Mabusa. It's just going to be absolutely epic, man.
And of course, the important thing to also mention is that money raised at the event is for the Clicks Foundation, supporting the Friends of Johnny Clegg charity, established with Johnny in December 2018. Yeah,
that was the first event that we did with Clicks was the Crossing video, and we raised over R1 million, and they contribute towards literacy and supporting underprivileged students who want to learn and want to get into academia and, you know, get through the schooling system in a way that they are fully prepared for, you know, the modern world. And they've just done such incredible work. They're a national organization, and we're just really proud to be able to continue my dad's belief and legacy of investing in the youth. Tickets for the show are via Ticket Pro and CompuTicket, and there's lots of different pricing and packages, so you can just go to realconcerts.co.za if you want to check all that out. And we're really psyched to be partnering with 702. I think that, you guys have supported my dad over the years and myself as well, and it's also got this special resonance because 702 were part of Concert in the Park, which was also such an important moment in South African music history. So there's something very resonant about this. It's like coming full circle.
Celebrating his life, his legacy, the music, but also celebrating the idea that we can still come together. We're all hard-pressed from every side in many ways, economically, politically, socially. But this maybe is one moment where we put it all aside and we just come together, have this concert. We know the money's going to a good cause and the music is just going to be fantastic. Johnny Clegg, I appreciate you popping into the studio. You could have done this on the phone, but you've come all the way to come and chat to us. So I really, really appreciate it. 17th of July, it's happening at the Emmarentia Botanical Gardens in Joburg. Get your ticket. This is going to be one of those where you're going to be happy to say, I was there.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions,
your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.